What up, everybody? It's your boy AJ coming back to you once again, ladies and gentlemen. I meant to get back to Carolina, North Carolina Tar Heels. They got a huge victory over Duke, a huge game winner by Seth Trimble and company. But I didn't get to it. I got it on my TikTok, so go to there and look for my reaction. I was gonna get to it, but hey, I want to wait and see how this team comes to play the game after, because a Duke win, you know they're going to get up for a Duke win. But they just played on the road after a huge win against Duke at Miami, who was looking for a big win. Jay Lucas and company, his first year as head coach, he's done a fantastic job. But guess what? What we going to do, we lay an egg and we go down to Coral Gables and we suffer a loss, 75-66. Miami hit some free throws later in that game, but it was just awful by this Carolina team. They were not ready to play in this game. Five turnovers within the first 6 minutes of this game. They were not ready to go. Continues to get bullied in the paint this game. 46-28 points in the paint. I cannot tell you how many dunks Miami scored off the pick and roll and off the alley oops. Just continuing to look, it just looked like a replay of what happened in Stanford and Cal game. You know, this game was a little closer. This Stanford Cal SMU game, and they got what they wanted. Miami kind of went cold in that second half. They only shot 47%, 3 from 13 from 3. We didn't do ourselves any better. 40% from them field, 8 for 27 for 3. So we didn't do ourselves. So when they went cold, we couldn't get cold. And every time we would try to get the lead or cut it, we had it to 2. We could not take the lead. At one point in time, we got it down to 55, and then 3 straight possessions. Miami gets 2 alley-oop dunks to Udeh Jr., who was just a monster, a double-double, Ernest Udeh Jr., and then Malik Reneau, the transfer from Indiana, was just a beast. 16 points, 10 rebounds. Both their big men had double-doubles, and we got killed in the paint. That's supposed to be the strength of this team with Vasar, with my boy Caleb Wilson and company, and we just got bullied in the paint, and they got with it. Shelton Henderson, their freshman, their star true freshman, and Allen, the other freshman, played well for Miami. They just played well. They came down and they whooped our ass, and I'm just disappointed. Huber had to get the boys fired up because it was just sloppy that first half. But like I said, they had 2 dunks at 55, and then a Shelton Henderson breaks the zone. We even pulled out some zone in this game, and he dunks it, and it just could not get it. And then late in the game, Ernest Udeh is shooting a free throw. He makes the first one, misses the first one, and he gets the ball right back to him and lays the ball up. And that kind of pretty much sealed the deal right then and there. We finished the game with 11 turnovers, so it was a lot better totally, but still, you cannot start the game off like that. And they could just never get any rhythm going. And the big issue I'm having right now, Caleb Wilson, in that second half, he leaves out the game, comes back in, he has his left hand taped. And as we all know, he's a right-handed player, but still holding the ball with the other hand can be kind of some trouble. So I'm not sure what the injury is. I hope it's nothing serious, nothing to the extent. But he kind of didn't look like himself when he came back in the game. Everything was short, and he kind of was just, I don't know if he was favoring it, but it just seemed like he was not himself. And then towards the end of the game on the bench, they took him out, and he just looked not like himself. So I don't know what's going on, man. So I need to figure out. A disappointing loss, like I said. You lose by 9 on the road to a Miami team. We fought a 7-4 in ACC play. In 19-5 overall, 4 out of the 5 losses are in ACC play, and guess what? All 4 are on the road. Against a middle of the pack SMU team, against a middle of the pack Cal team, and then frankly not that good Stanford team in the middle of the pack, and then this Miami team who's coming along and they're building up. Like I said, Jay Lucas is doing a great job in his first year. This team cannot seem to win a road game in ACC play against a regular opponent, man. And the schedule's not done yet. You still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still have 7 games left in the regular season. Then you have 1, 2, 3. You still have 3 out of those 4 road games. One against the NC State team and Will Wade. That game's always weird because it's a rivalry game. Then you go up to New York to play Syracuse. You should absolutely dominate that game. But last time they played Syracuse, they almost let Syracuse come back and win that game. And then the last game of the season, Duke's going to be looking for blood in the rematch as we go to Cameron Indoor. So, I mean, you have a Pitt team coming up this week who's currently playing Duke at home right now. Should beat this Pitt team. And then You know, you got a big matchup with Louisville in a couple weeks on a big Monday, Monday the 23rd. Who they're playing well right now. Michael Brown, their true freshman, and Conwell, their veteran guy. They both had 30 plus. Michael had 45, I believe. So it's not an easy schedule. Then we host Virginia the 28th. So it's not an easy schedule. And then coming into this game on ESPN, they did say Carolina was a projected 4 seed, 15th overall in the country. And that was even with the win. They need to stay there. So right now, they're not even looking like a top 4 seed right now. Could possibly be a 5 seed right now. But this team needs to get their shit together, because this shit is unacceptable. I get it. You have to be mature. You had 2 days off. You soaked the Duke win up. It was great. But that wasn't a national championship. That was just a huge game to boost the resume. But these losses, some of these losses are just freaking terrible, man. Not even mad that they lost to Miami. It's the way you lost to Miami. Just the lack of effort offensively, crashing the rebounds. Where Miami got so many looks. There was multiple possessions in this game where they just got 2 or 3 looks at the ball and 2 or 3 chances to score. And the shit has to be better, man. It's unacceptable. Hubert has to get some consistency, man. Get a big win, then you follow by losing a disappointing road. Have to go on the road and win, because this is what you're gonna have to do. I know it's gonna be neutral site in the ACC tournament and the big tournament, but you have to be better. Guys have to step it up. This is team. All 10 guys played, all 10 guys scored, but there's not a dominant effort. I think Vasar probably played the best, but he was in foul trouble. Caleb Wilson didn't look like himself. Also, we got to get this defense better. It goes back to the Cal and Stanford games where we were getting torched on the pick and roll, and they were just being able to get in the paint and do anything we can. It can be fixed, man, but there has to be some consistency. And you cannot let this loss trickle down. We can beat the really, really, really bad teams, but we have to put teams away when we're supposed to put teams away. So, like I said, 7 games left. I'll be back next week to talk about some Carolina basketball, but it has to be better, because this was unacceptable tonight. So, hey, it was a great win against Duke a couple days ago, but you got to move on. They didn't do a good job of trying to compartmentalize, man. So, tough loss, just the way they lost. So, hey, appreciate all of the support. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out. Peace.